And I just got through. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Are we live right now?
We are live, and it is, and there. And
there's Drew. All right. Check this out. This is UNRAP, baby. You know what it is, boy. It's Friday like a motherfucker. Yo, we in it. We had the little technical difficulties there in a minute. A second ago, I thought I shut it down.
Play the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right, while you pin the links, I tell these motherfuckers how they should not play with us.
Run it.
So don't fucking play with us. You already know we come on here, we be on some bullshit most of the time. But you know, we giving information, we dropping gems we need you to pick up from time to time. But still, don't fuck with us respectively. We appreciate that. We do.
Yeah. We just here having fun, man. Like we ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
No. I mean, and if we do along the way, we don't give a fuck. You know?
There he is.
Yeah. All right, cut the music, man. We got a lot of shit to get into.
We do.
Got a lot of shit to get into. You might as well just go. Shit, man. I'm excited. Of course, I'm always excited.
You are always excited.
But this one is a big deal. This one is a very big deal because I have, since we started the podcast, this name kept coming up over and over and over. By the way, I want to give a real shout out to DNA because he's the only one that came through. Everybody that I know, I know Juice, man, or they were like, you need to get Juice on the show. Don't worry. Oh, I just said his name, right? Don't worry. I'll get him on the show for you. I'll get it, man. That shit went on for like a fucking year. And out of nowhere, DNA calls me. We're talking and shit, and I'm trying to get him to do the show this Friday. And he's like, I can't do it, man. Is Juice cool? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, hell yeah, that nigga cool as shit. Hell yeah.
You ain't got to say that.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, say less. Oh, he says we ain't visible on screen. Hold on, Jizzo. Shout out to Jizzo in the building, man. Thank you for saying we're not visible on the screen.
Thank you very much, because it shows that
we
are.
What the fuck
is going on? It says only the orange background is showing.
All right, we're about to get this shit situated.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. See, look, man. Technical difficulties all the motherfucking time, man. I swear.
It kind of feels like it's the name of the game, though.
Yeah,
but if it ain't no struggle, ain't no progress.
And one more piece of props to give to DNA. I mean, he came through all the way to the very last minute. So shout out to him 1,000 times today.
Yeah. I think this might be the reason. And let me check this shit one more again. Make sure we are visible. Because the motherfucker said only the orange is showing. I can't believe this shit is going like this right now, man.
I mean, although orange is
out of
sexy,
all of the days today, this shit got to be like this.
It's right? Like the universe always be fucking with us when we about to transcend. So it is what it is.
Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck that means. I just know, that I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as everything else is concerned, let me double check and let me check my phone right quick. We'll talk to him right quick, and then we're gonna try to get this shit going.
Ghetto is shit that has happened thus far.
Yeah,
we have had some ghetto shit happen, but I guess we gotta walk dogs in this way. I don't know.
Yeah, and it ain't showing us, man. What the front door is going on?
Well, we could just be orange. I mean,
no. Juice is gonna end up being seen, but we ain't gonna be seen.
So we just gonna be some orange motherfuckers having a conversation.
Yeah, something like that.
Hilarious.
Hold on, man.
There we go.
Yeah, but
what about now?
No. See?
Oh.
So we're just gonna be some orange motherfuckers.
Low key, that is fly though.
Yeah, but it's no bueno if we're not seen. Fuck.
Cheese and crackers.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on here. Man, I was about to say this ain't never happened, but low key. Something going on. Man. God damn. But anyways, we got Juice on the show, MC Juice on the show tonight. Let me see if I can fix some shit real quick. Oh, that ain't a cool vibe right there. That's not it at all.
Damn.
Let's see. Man, this is fucked up, son.
Your skin popping though. It's popping.
Oh, it is? I put some motherfucking lotion on.
Need that from time to time.
Yeah. Damn. We might have to
they bought that wax.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh shit!
Yay!
God damn it.
Here we are.
All right, shit.
Now let's, you know what?
What?
I feel like we can blame this shit on Wendy's because they bought that whack ass strawberry frosty back, and that shit just brings bad luck.
All right, well, fuck it. You know what? Let's just get right into it, man. Hopefully, everything else just goes and runs real smooth. In the building, we have the one and only motherfucking MC Juice in the goddamn building. Welcome, brother.
Yeah, we in the building.
Thank you, man. You're gonna have to excuse us. I don't know what the hell was going on right there.
Man, look, all that shit don't even matter. We together, we doing our thing.
Yes,
my man.
Yeah.
We in the building, though, goddamn it.
Yeah.
First and foremost, man, I want to say, man, we really, really, seriously, truly appreciate this shit, man. And man, it's a blessing for real. And you, out of a lot of people that have been asked to be on the show, your name has come up day one, almost every week. When you're gonna have Juice? When you're gonna have Juice? When you're gonna have Juice? And I swear to you, man, like I've met you probably like 3 or 4 times, but of course that's when I was drinking quite heavily. I met you. The first time I met you was at Chicago Fire.
Oh shit!
Chicago Fire 2.
That was the shit.
Yeah, and ECL was there, all that. It was fucking dope as fuck. Then I met you at Sub T's a couple times with White Jesus number 2. I think and then
Shout out White Jesus.
Yeah, shout out White Jesus. No, fuck White Jesus, man. Yeah. That nigga said he was gonna get you on the show and he lied to me, man. No, he didn't lie. He said he was gonna try. But quite a few people, I'm just gonna say, quite a few people said they knew you and said, "Oh no," because I didn't know how to get a hold of you, or I would have done it my damn self. But everybody said they was gonna do it. They was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get him on." And I waited. And like I said, man, shout out to DNA, my brother, made it happen. And we are very, very happy to have you here, man. The shit is amazing. And
hey, look, DNA, we gonna call DNA Brown Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
Sometimes you gotta go with your own type of Jesus to get on the show. You feel me? It's
right. Real shit.
We had to use Brown Jesus. We good though.
Yeah, we good, man. So listen, real quick, so there's a lot of motherfuckers. If you're a real hip hop head, everybody knows your name. Everybody, right? And even me, I'm not from Chicago, but even before I moved out here and everything, I knew about you for years and years, right?
Yeah.
And I even like my man's the other day, and I was like, man, you're never gonna guess who's gonna be on the show. And he's out in LA, but he's I think he was originally from LA, but he lived in Colorado for a lot of years. That's how I met him. Him and another guy. He used to call himself Arsenic, I think, and another guy called Black Pegasus that lived in Denver. Who also was at Scribble Jam and all that other shit. So these dudes used to do the battle circuit in Colorado, but they did that shit like a job. So every Friday, every weekend, they'd go into all the battles, take the money and run. And but anyways, when I was like, hey man, you heard of Juice? He's gonna be on the show. And the first thing out of his mouth was what's the kid that passed away? Juice Box or what's his
Juice
name?
WRLD.
Juice WRLD. Yeah, Juice WRLD. My apologies, man. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. I said Juice Box, my bad. Too much coffee. And when I told him Juice, and I was like, because before I could say the whole Eminem thing, he's like, oh shit, you got Juice on the show. And I was like, yeah, MC Juice. Like my first question, because then I went back and I did some homework because, like I said, I knew who you were, but I didn't know that much. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of fucking people know who you are, man. And how does that feel like all the time, just like in everyday life?
Wow, that's a great question. No one's ever asked me that.
Are you being facetious right now, man?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. I don't have any diseases, so I'm not sure what facetious is.
Like sarcastic.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, yeah. Because I was about to say in my mind right now, I was like, he's too smart to not know what that fucking word is.
But no one's ever asked me like what it's like. But to describe it, it's like it's actually surreal because so now you got like social media and you got motherfuckers with 1 million followers, 3 million followers, and they post a picture and get 9 likes or some shit. Or you know, you got 2 million followers, but you only got like 2,000 listens on your album. So for me, it's humbling because this was a time where you couldn't be a follower without being a fan.
Right.
You know, you couldn't just say you like some shit and follow somebody and they came up in your feed. You had to literally do work to find the music you like.
Right. That's
Yeah,
something
you had to
Master
go.
Ace said.
Yeah. So that's why this question was there. The profundity of the question, it struck me a little bit where I was like, damn, it feels great. It's tons of people that have followers and it's tons of people that do social media, but I was lucky enough, blessed enough to accrue real fans from the work that was done. The cerebral, strategic hip hop heads who sought it out. So it feels crazy. What feels even crazier is like I feel like people are just starting to understand where I've been at with my talent, and it's just starting to be current, even though people are like, well, I can define him by this body of work, but I think they're going to be incredibly like pleased and surprised when they're like, no, that wasn't what we thought he was.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So it feels great though. It feels amazing. Like just to be here, you know, on some real honest shit.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you. And I thought about that shit because I was up at 5:45 this morning watching as much as I could find on YouTube, and there's a lot of things that really struck me about it. And I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, and I said, "Man, this dude's a fucking he's either got to be a genius or a goddamn lunatic, because the wordplay, the cadences, the switching up of the cadences and things that you do just off the top is just ridiculous. There's
effortlessly.
Yes.
And there's not a lot of people that can do that shit.
No.
At all. I mean, you're probably in the fucking 1 percentile, and you're probably the 1%.
Because watching you, it's like your flow is almost like asexual. It's like it just compounds itself. It just
I'm sorry. Why do you always have to like everything has to be sexual with you?
sorry, my shit just switched.
No, he's just being facetious.
all right. I meant that shit though, but go ahead.
But I mean, you know, like you would think if you watch somebody flow for 4 fucking minutes that at some point they're gonna either have to take a breath, drink some water, lay down because they got a headache, whatever you want to call it. But it's like minute 7, there's still words coming out of your face and they make sense. They're just fucking just
Everything's connected.
yes, and it's so fucking just powerful and just I don't even know.
You know, I did a podcast that don't matter because I'm on this one, but I will tell you one of the questions they asked me is like, if you battle Eminem,
Told you.
Oh yeah.
What would be the result? And I was like, I have bro looking like Kiev, like I have bro looking like the Ukraine, like. And they were, like completely destroyed, right? And it was like they was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, honestly, like the worst Jews beat the best Eminem at Eminem game. Like I'm not calling out Eminem because I don't gotta call out nobody I beat. I'm right here.
Right.
So it's not about that. I don't need no clout. It ain't none of that. It's just I don't have the crutches that I used to have when I was coming up with him. I have some sort of like it's like a pen that turns the shit to fully auto.
That's crazy.
I can see that.
I don't understand it. I don't get where it come from. But time after time, in order for people to believe it, they have to actually pick my subject matter. Like my degree of difficulty is phenomenal, not like my skill level, but the phenomenality of the shit they make me rap about is crazy because it's not anything I'm interested in at all. And sometimes it still end up coming off. So it's like, no, that's a blessing. I can't understand that, but you know, that shit always on full display. And like, you know, I was talking to Super Nat and we was just talking about like, you know, if you say you're good at something or you're the best, like I don't ever say I'm the best. I'm just like, I don't see nobody like standing up man to man, but I don't think that. But I told Nat, like, if we think we the best or you think you the best, you got to be willing to show that shit and put it on the line. Obviously not for nothing, but if somebody got some clout or There's gonna be a wide presence. Like you got to show what it is. So I'm just happy that flow stuck with me. But I'm mesmerized and puzzled at how it's evolved to this generation.
Right.
To
I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said because I watched Mike Tyson podcast one time, and he had said somebody had asked him a question, man, what the fuck does that feel like, you know, to walk into a bar or club and just know you can whoop everybody's ass up in that motherfucker. And it led me to think, you know what I'm saying, when I was watching and shit about you, like, what does that feel like? This is kind of a two-part. To walk into an open mic or a concert, whatever the fuck is going on, and know that you could just destroy everybody in the room lyrically, but at the same time, that there's always a lion, there's always a young cub in the back who wants that title, and they want to do something just for the clout. Or I battled, you know what I'm saying, Juice, or you know, there's always one guy back in the corner somewhere. There's always some kid in Idaho somewhere in a small fucking town. That's all he does is he's got posters of you and he's throwing darts at them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get you one day.
Yeah.
How, does that ever like cross your mind? And like, when you,
bro, when I walk into a spot and it's hip hop, I become immersed in the culture. I don't think about who I am. I don't rap from the perspective that I'm somebody people know, because I feel like the advantage is always at the other MC who knows who I am.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I could care less. If you give me 3 months, then I'm gonna put grill marks on whoever it is. I know it. Like, you're gonna think you 3/4 turned a chicken leg when I get done with it. It's just how I feel. Like, remember, like ain't nobody never been good enough to make me go to my writtens.
Yeah.
We gotta really think.
That's crazy.
We gotta think about, like, when I rap against people, whatever they have preconceived, I always can answer it with a freestyle. I never have to go to that shit. But you could probably imagine what kind of vault I got of shit that I could say.
Oh yeah, I thought about that. If you let a
motherfucker prepare. So like when I go in the spot, I don't think about that. I just want to hear MCs. It's like, it's funny because somebody told me, like, Michael Jordan's son, his favorite player was BJ Armstrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like,
that's funny.
Right. And it's like, I got favorite rappers and shit that don't have nothing to do with me. I think probably like my reputation precedes me with my music. Like, I'm not really like a guy who sits there eating the bones of fractured MCs and shit. I really don't be doing. I don't be doing that shit.
Right.
So I just be in. I got a rhyme where what did I say in this round? It's a rhyme I wrote. I said, you could catch me out in White Plains, sipping on some night train. God said my name, the sky opened and the light came. I take one to give you one. I'm blacking out despite pain. I write it with the left brain. I spit it with the right brain. So any rapper found disrespecting my verse, he get cast 100 feet below the depths of the earth. Before he die, I let him spit his rhyme because heaven is first. I'm like every other rapper out. I'm rapping for turf, right? I don't give no fuck who you think I am. That's not, I don't care. I'm going to try to live up. I'm going to try to under promise and over deliver. As for the young MCs that are here, like the young guns who sit there, you know, throwing darts at me, my face on a Target bag or some shit. That's what the culture is all about. There's an MC who's real prominent from Shy, and DNA will tell you when you have him on. And we was outside on Milwaukee and North, and he was like, bro, why don't you pass the torch to me, bro? Mm-hmm. And DNA was like, what? And I was like, huh? And he was like, I mean, pass the torch. Like, I'm doing all this. I'm really dope. Like, and I'm like, you know, my first response was, well, you know, I'm still alive and shit, right? You know, like, and he was like, yeah, but I'm just saying, bro. And I said, well, look, man, I think the Blue Note was open at that time. Sub T was there, Double Door. I said, why don't you just take it?
Right. Yeah, that's even better. Take it. You want it so bad.
Why don't you just take the torch? Like, play like the Olympics and find you a track, run around on it, and see if you could take the torch.
Right.
I don't even need no notice. You got the double door, you got Blue Note, you got a Monday night, a Tuesday night, a Thursday night. You got a bunch of people that fuck with you. Come take it. So I'm open to that. I don't see that as disrespectful. This is kind of what I was talking about with Nat. Is I was telling Super Nat, like, it's not disrespectful when niggas come for our shit.
Right.
That's how we built our names. It's sort of like how Eminem don't like doing hi, my name is, but you was built off that. I need to hear that at Coachella, bro.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. I got to shout out the goddamn comments right now. They're kind of going crazy.
Yeah, they're going crazy right now.
What's goody Duker? Big Duker, DJ Ace Vito says, what's good, bro? We got let's see, Matlock is in the motherfucking building. Yeah. Shout out to Matlock. He says mad love, much love.
Great.
He also said if there's a greater MC, his refrigerator is probably empty. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, think about, like, if there is a greater MC, his refrigerator empty because ain't never been no money that no niggas made against me. Like, that's so crazy. Like, I see that people miss that. Fuck. Look, Matlock got a line where he say, "Fuck the police," because we don't got no right. Like, Matlock is a monster waiting to happen, and a very, very critically acclaimed syndicated series on MeTV.
Yeah. Shout out to Madlock, man. That's my guy. I fucks with Madlock. And Jay Norm is in the building. He said, love.
Shout out to Jay Norm.
Salute to everyone. T220 says, what's good, Juice? And he says, do you have any new music with Ines?
Man, you know what? I've been looking. So I have a bro that's like a close friend of mine named Elliot Ness. And I used to rock with him heavy back in the day, but he moved to South Carolina. So I don't have no new music with him. Like, he basically taking over, about to buy land on the Delta and grow sheep or some shit. But
grow sheep?
I don't know. I'll be random as fuck. I'm Marlon Rando. Okay, I'll be random as fuck. Right. So I don't get to really see him a lot. But genius lyricist and one of my closest friends, you know, in the world. So shout out to Elliot Ness if you listening. You know what's up.
So I was, as I said, man, I was doing my little homework and shit, man. And my co-host asked me when she pulled up today, and she asked me, she said, who do you think that what did you ask me? Like, at what round did you win that battle with Eminem? And I hate to bring up Eminem because everybody brings that shit up, which is going to lead me to some other shit.
It's historical. Look, you can't.
Just in your head, when did you know you won?
Because I told her, I said I can answer that immediately, because one thing we do know about rappers is that using the word motherfucker is a crutch. When every other word, because you fucking stumbling and you go, I motherfucking, and I said, to me, you won every fucking round. And that was the first time I had ever watched it. I watched it this morning, and I caught that immediately, that every round he was stuck and he kept saying motherfucker, like at least 3 or 4 times in each round. And to me, that says that he was stumbling on inside his brain. You know what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand, you were just like, you were going. And then when you killed it in the end with the goddamn Budweiser reference, I was just like, oh shit, this is some different level type shit.
So you said second, the engineer said the first.
Yeah, I said he won all of them. Okay. Because to me,
I can't tell. I don't know.
Because I'm just saying, because to me, because we all have seen those type of rappers. You get in a little cipher, and every couple of lines is, I'm coming with the motherfucker, got a motherfucker with the motherfucker. You know, I call them motherfucker rappers.
Motherfucker got a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, you know who they are, man. Don't say no names, but you know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
I'm coming with the motherfucker, got a
motherfucker, can't touch a motherfucker if you let a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like M used bitch a lot too.
Yeah, he definitely used bitch a lot.
Well, it is what it is.
All right, so I want to first say, you're dealing with, I don't know, a top 3 lyricists in the history of the universe or whatever we create. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they rap in German. I'm just talking about with this language and what you can do with syllables. Like, I never heard nobody that can do that. And once we did do the battle in Cincinnati, that's why I called Wendy Day from Rap Coalition and told her to bring him to LA for the Rap Olympics. So, like, I don't want to get this twisted. Like, I don't Nobody wants no smoke with him. Like,
right. No.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
no.
from my perspective.
I ain't tripping. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about.
No, I know you ain't worried.
I
I
ain't
don't need
worried
niggas
about.
coming at
I'm
me
just saying.
rapping about me. I don't
Yeah,
need, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm
No,
a
I'm just saying,
motherfucking
like,
rapper.
No, I'm just saying he's so dope. So what I think ended up happening was because he knew me more than I knew him. Again, advantage Eminem,
Right.
right? Because I don't know you. But I think it was the first time. See, he's so good, and he's good in a market that's great. So you
Right.
got to think like you're around Fuzz, rest in peace. You around Jay Dilla. You around T3 by 10. You around Bazaar. You around Royce. So you're good.
Monster.
I'm talking about the shit in your closet if you 4 years old. These are monsters, okay? Like,
Right.
So I think it was the first time he saw somebody as good as him ever. And that was the only way that I won, because he realized, oh fuck, like this shit you doing, you good as me. And I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And so that's when I feel like I knew in my mind that no matter how long this goes, he wasn't ready for me being as good as him. And not that I didn't think a lot was freestyle, but I realized that he had like certain things he was going to use.
Right.
So when he said some of that shit, I was like, oh, well, you know, the rules to, I want to be clear. Like the rules to scribble was you supposed to freestyle at the time. I don't know what that is. So already, if you violate those rules, not only do I have you mentally, but I won.
Right. Facts.
And it's that's why Scribble's amazing. And look, shout out Black Pegasus. But like, okay, so like when I battled Black Pegasus, he had changed his name to Your Mama's Pimp, right?
Right. Black Pegasus, and he also calls himself the Blaxican. He's from Denver.
Right. But
I know that guy.
I remember he was a cool motherfucker. Like we was kicking beforehand. But when I battled him, he changed his name. Well, that's cool, but I didn't change my name to Mary Mary or It's the God in Me. I didn't change my name. I kept my name Juice. So if we battle and everything's equal and I got all the tools to dish you, I feel like I'm gonna get the advantage. That's not saying that he beat me in a scribble jam. I wasn't there to battle, but he beat me. I had a bad round. I had a bad life. Mother-in-law was dying. No excuses. But I didn't know I was battling Black Pegasus. I don't know what I would have said had I known what his name was. Right. And it's easy to not have any pressure on you in Battle Juice.
Right. Yeah. Big.
Because if I beat Your Mama's Pimp, all he got to do is change his name back to Black Pegasus, and nobody knows about it.
Right. Word. Exactly. And so that's one of the guys.
Yeah, you give me the fair playing field. I just don't feel nobody can hit that 3 like me. I feel like I got a 30 on my jersey. Shout out,
and you're right about that. Yeah, you're 100% right about that.
But that day he won that shit.
He was one of the guys I was talking about in Colorado that I knew in Colorado. That
I know. I knew who he was talking about. He's amazing. Yeah. That's why I wanted to shout him out, because he was amazing. You got to think like, I don't know if they had a movement in Colorado at the time. I'm
gonna tell you what the movement was. That's why I was saying earlier that these niggas, him and this other kid named Arsenic, they used to every Friday, because there would be open mics everywhere, but there was nothing out there like creativity and shit. It was all tree hugger rappers, and them niggas used to do that shit like a job. And from Friday to Sunday, they'd hit every open mic and a couple racks in over the weekend, and they was good.
Yeah,
and they did that. I mean, they would just show up and then pretty much get handed the goddamn money because the motherfuckers wouldn't even get on stage with them.
They savants with the stage presence and lyricism. It was like, again, but I'm always prepared if I meet somebody like who has my skill. I be referencing my rhymes because I look back, but I think I said some shit like, damn, it's about if somebody's good. I said the urge to get it on is shaking me, taking me. Rappers are scared to set it. They ain't hating me blatantly. Meanwhile, I'm chilling in the corner, pacing so patiently. Success be chasing me. I wait for the vacancy. The fans, they be all up in my place. They embracing me. But trust me, if I ever lose my place, they replacing me. You could catch a scar on your face for your bravery. I go to another level just in case you as great as me, right?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Because I'm ready for that. So no.
This shit's so funny to me right now because my co-host, in all of her wisdom and shit, she's like, well, I can't wait for the show because I'm gonna ask him to shoot a freestyle and shit. And I was like, come on now, don't do that shit. He probably
Look,
get
that's
asked
another
to
thing.
freestyle every goddamn time.
Don't misquote what I fucking.
Y'all, that's what I'm known for, right?
Right.
But I'm just saying, I told you, I mean, come on, man.
I'm saying I'm known for that. What type of vaginal wipe would I be?
Right.
Wow. But you
if
know,
I came on y'all.
But see, that right there, what you just said, that brings me to this question that's burning in my head. So I watched a bunch of shit, just all kind of interviews with you, just everything. And the one thing that I was fixated on, it seems like you never turn it off. Even when somebody asking you a question, it's like in the back of your mind, you like, I'm waiting for this motherfucker to say some greasy shit. You know what I'm saying? So like in conversation, just in general conversation, like at a dinner or whatever.
You think you're sitting at a dinner going,
I don't know, but I'm like,
Betty, hand me the goddamn butter, you stupid bitch.
I could not.
You know what I mean? Like,
I could not be in your social circle because I swear I just be sitting there like, I just know something. It's the stupidest motherfucker who just full of shit, just the worst person to have a conversation with. I would just be waiting for them to start talking to you because I just want to see how.
You think he's just gonna jump in battle mode?
I have no idea. But like when you're having
Tommy, look at your shoes.
Just regular conversation with people, just dinner conversation, like are you just like a people watcher where you just kind of sit back and just observe what's going on, or like is it just because I mean that's your occupation.
I know I can't. Man, I have to actually digress. I be having kids from Nepal, like that look just like the dude in the Golden Child and shit. I be having motherfuckers from Australia. I have motherfuckers from New Zealand. Dude told me, man, you got to come out to Romania after you do Bulgaria. It's like, who told you I had a show in Bulgaria, bro? What's wrong with you?
Right.
My whole thing is like, when they ask me, like, how do you do that? I'd be like, I don't know if I could teach. I would have had the Juice Institute by now if I could figure out how to
see the comments right now. Jay Fitness says he needs to start a freestyle channel and start a Patreon page. He's so talented. It's crazy. You just said that. Somebody just said that right now.
That's the quantum universe is being plugged into people you never see. That's what I can't explain. What just happened. That's called
amen to that.
If you do stock trading, that's called a confluence. It's like the market is down, the Dow Jones is down, this is down, shit is at an all-time low. The president just fell down on a speech. These are the confluences, these are the coincidences that mean trade that this shit is going down. So like I can't explain that, but my brain is like tuned to this weird earth frequency where like shit like that happened. Like somebody says something. I can't see the comments. Y'all know this.
Right.
It's a freestyle, but it goes beyond the word. I'm like, I don't know how to start a chain. He's like, well, you need to.
Right.
Like, what? How am I connected to that comment?
You tell me. I'm sitting back watching this shit happen in real fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know, but it's a blessing. It's just a blessing. So when I'm out to answer the question, I don't really be thinking about that shit. I just try to stay engaged. Like when I'm with my friends, I value that kind of time. I'm very, 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 very keen and very observant. And I do see nuances and things that people don't see. I got this album, this mixtape coming out with my man. I got my boy Capital D from All Natural. Shout out Cap D. Mm-hmm. Cap D is the head of legal at the Golden State Warriors right now.
Yeah.
And he's a crazy MC. So he convinced them to start this label called Golden State Entertainment.
Right.
And we got this mixtape coming out on the label and we got another album. But like, I be just saying the craziest shit. Like in that mixtape, I just draw inferences from shit that I see. So one of the lines I say, one dude slaps him, a dude can't live it down. The other dude, mad he got slapped, but glad he did it now. You feel me? Like,
right.
I don't gotta say who them two dudes is. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
The metaphor leads you into that instead of being like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Right.
Exactly. Both got chicken pox and can't nobody pick the locks. You feel? I don't gotta do all that.
Wow.
I can just lead you into the shit. So that's the evolution of MC Juice, and it's like I'm watching it but living it. but it's a blessing to be a part of it. So I
Right.
just try to like ride the wave, man. Go swimming if need be. You feel me?
Yeah, all day, all
He
day.
tuned into the right
Like,
frequency for sure.
and I have another question, man. Because it seems like almost like a Chicago curse. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of brilliant artists here. Like there's so much talent in the city, but it seems so hard to break out of the clutches of Chicago. Have you found that to be a thing with you as well?
Yeah. Well, that's like, I wonder if the world understands like what it's like being from a city that's similar to Harlem. I'm talking about in the 20s, 30s. You got all the liquor you want, all the bad bras, everybody got style. But the one thing that we couldn't do like Harlem is like take over the world.
Right.
It hurts. It hurts being from that. When I was in Chicago, because I had to come to LA because I felt like the skills that I have to write couldn't be contained by a market like Chicago.
Right.
And I also was like, people don't really understand I'm a songwriter first. So I'm going to start coming out here. We'll talk about that. But I was like, I'm going to come out here to like further my writing talents. And my girl used to always tell me, my girl Belle, everybody in hip hop know Belle. Y'all didn't see me with her at Sub T. Shout out Belle. Belle was like, B-girl, Belle. She was like, why are we here? And I'm like, what do you mean? This is where we from. Where can you get a kilo plate like that with 2 pitas for less than 10? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you don't understand. We go to Denzio's in Skokie. That's the best food ever. Like, we're not ever leaving. And she was like, you got this little money in a shoebox mentality. And even though your city love you, they don't have enough money to pay you what you work.
Right. Big facts.
And I was like, what? And she was like, you have to move or you're going to be something that never happened.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like, damn, I'd rather be a will be than a has been. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
So we moved. And I used to shit on rappers about being moving. I had a line where I was shitting on rappers. We'll talk about it. But I'm like, I was shitting on them, but I didn't get that. In order to even help, it's like cats who bring work to the town. In order to even help, you got to bring the work back.
Right.
Either way it go. Don't know weed grow in Chicago. Don't know cocaine grow in Chicago. Like it's a loose, it's a crude reference, but you got to go somewhere. You got to bring that back, and then that's the way you can help the people and feed them.
Right.
Yeah. But so even no matter what you're successful in here, though, when you grow and you blow, whatever it is that you do, the city doesn't even have the resources to support the individual infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be security or just supporting, you know what I'm saying? What you need to further grow or reach back for other people. It's just like the shit's gonna crumble no matter what.
Well, I told DNA this, and I was like, we talk, and he'll probably talk more about it when he on the show. But I basically told him like, we have to. You specifically he's one of the greatest producers I've ever met. Probably as good a person as a producer, but definitely amazing. And I was like, you cannot live inside your own head and be in Chicago at the same time. Either you're going to have to come out of your own head, or you're going to have to come where there's prosperity and love and harmony and everybody making money so you can see where you fit in. But living in your own head ain't going to work.
Yeah. Big facts. And that's something that that like even myself, I'm coming to grips with after quitting drinking and everything, you know, and getting back on my shit. But
what made I get to interview people and shit because I'm so dynamic, right? What made you stop drinking?
Man, a couple, relationship shit.
Motherfucker speaking life into him.
Yeah, speaking life in me, man. Just and then also too, man, I've been successful before in the past in music, and I never was focused. So I was always doing some other shit. Like even when I moved to Chicago, I didn't know anybody and ended up knowing everybody. But the thing about it is even when I got my name out there as far as production and shit, I was drunk all the fucking time. And I'm finding myself now being sober. I'm finding myself apologizing to people that I've met on multiple occasions and I know who they are. Yeah. But I just be like, man, my bad. Because I was probably a fucking.
You got out of your own way.
I got out of my
and you saw your motherfucking reflection, and you sat there and you looked at that motherfucker.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows like like everybody got a weakness. Like some people do lines at a party and they think they at Bobby Brown house. Some motherfuckers, if it's a bad girl, you want to kill bro, just bring a couple broads. My whole shit was like, Juice will sneak 2 Long Islands out the club after drinking 3, and like I didn't really think it was a problem.
Right.
But I did. I started to be like, well, fuck, you celebrating because it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you by yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And you ain't toasted nobody. And it's like, and you do that every day. And then what becomes special to celebrate? How do you celebrate when it's special? Is that a gateway to something else? Like I had to look at that. I don't have an addictive personality. I feel like I got a really, really strong one up here, but I had to really slow that shit down.
Yeah. Understood, man.
So I was always cognizant of like rehab. And I was like, fuck, well, if I end up having to go to rehab, because my boy saw me taking a shot, FaceTime me, it was like 6:50 LA time. And he like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling. What are you doing with your boring ass? And he like, bro, like, I don't like you drinking like that for no reason.
Right.
And he was like, it's bad. And I was like, it's bad. So I curtailed it, but I didn't want to go to rehab because then they don't let you have one fucking sip.
Well, I got told I needed rehab, and I said, "Fuck rehab, man. I'm too smart, and I'm too." I actually told my wife, I said, clearly you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been together 25 years, and clearly you don't know me. Telling me I need rehab, and I said, like, we'll see about that, and then I just quit, just like that.
You strong. That's some Spartacan fucking. That's some old.
But it's,
like a chariot outside.
Somebody asked me today. They said, "Well, damn, how long you been sober?" I said, "I don't know. What the fuck do I need to count for?" You know what I'm saying? I quit. Is it? I don't need to count the days. Like I don't need to be like, oh, well, guess what? Tomorrow's a fucking week. You know what I'm saying?
I guess if you're really taking it one day at a time and you focus on what you focus on, you don't really gotta worry about that. I ain't worried
about all that shit.
It's a good perspective to have.
Yeah, I'm back to doing my shit. I'm making beats every day. I'm zeroed in. I'm focused, and I love it. And I haven't been focused like this in 30-something years. I haven't made a beat sober in 30 years.
And I can say I really, truly haven't wanted to slap the shit out of you in a couple months.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I'm sure. You're right.
It's coming.
I'm sure.
Jay Fitness, he says
I had never wrote a rhyme like high. Like until like when I did, I was like, wow, I'm like elevated. But like, yeah, I feel you. You're like, I needed control of my shit in a different type of way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing what you did.
Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to me.
Shout
out to me. And before we go any further, I want to say shout out to me because I'm also 176 and 0.
Oh,
you know what that is?
Here we go.
I have 176 wins, and I'm going to ask you a question because this is going to be 177 wins.
Okay.
You heard of Beats by the Pound, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So my cohort over here, in her greatest of infinite knowledge, said that Beats by the Pound were ranked number 2 in her book as the greatest. Remind you the word I said, greatest production team ever.
I did not say that.
You did say that.
I did not.
Well, there's 176 wins to say that you did.
I do not want to have to cuss your ass out in the middle of this interview. What I said is that they were influential for their particular area of the country. You know what I'm saying?
They were only influential, and I keep saying this over and over. They were only influential because Universal spent that money on them.
Don't nobody give a fuck about them dry ass fun facts, okay?
All right, just saying. So I'm gonna take that. Engineer, can I get the round of applause, please?
No,
for that.
No,
because Juice ain't said nothing, so that means he ain't got like shit. He ain't heard of him either.
No, that's not true. I'm just trying to see where y'all leading. Like, because once you told me the 107, I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be something that I can't answer. So I was like, I'm listening deep. So what are y'all arguing over? Like,
no, I don't have an argument because I'm winning.
So he's lying.
I don't have an argument.
He took what I said out of context. Number one, these figures that he's come up with, we haven't even had that many shows, so I don't know what the fuck's going on over there on Lonely Island. But them stats, I don't know. Maybe him and the Coconuts be having arguments every day. It's all good. That's not what the fuck I said though. Seriously though, I do agree that they were super influential in their own individual areas of hip hop in their regions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't take that away from them. So I gave them honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. You said they were ranked number 2.
You know what? I think they were. I think they might have been like my 4th or 5th.
The greatest,
but they were
hip hop production company team.
It was honorable mention.
Shut the magical fuck up. Okay.
All right. Whatever.
The question was top 5 producers. Was everyone?
Whatever. Moving forward with my win. Moving forward.
You see what I'm saying?
Moving forward with my 177 wins.
How you bring some shit up?
I'm telling you right now.
Your comments and then
time out.
Listen,
Listen, come on. Listen, we got to get back on track here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we got juice here.
You made me want to take a goddamn drink.
We got juice here right now. So, hey, shout out to me, 176 wins. Yes, let's go, baby.
Can you freestyle about his delusions of grandeur?
No, we ain't doing that. We got to interview Juice.
Let's freestyle about your motherfucking confusion.
Can we get the
questions?
We do
drop
the let's chill. Can we do the let's chill?
I can drop 16.
Can we do how I'm about to choke you.
Drop 16. Bluetooth.
Hey, we got these questions that we ask everybody.
All right.
Yay!
Yeah, we started actually. Pugs Adams was the guinea pig for.
Pugs.
Yeah, shout out to Pugs, man. Good dude, man.
The infinite icon and legend. I don't even.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand. Okay, so him, right? He still be at the crib. I don't know if he live at the crib. I don't know, but he still be there so much. Like he's the example of what we talking about. Somebody who figured out how to be from the crib or stay there and still have this international base. I couldn't figure that shit out. Like he's a glowing like example of that. But I don't want to make it about him. But like he's amazing. Like,
yeah, he is. Shout out to him, and also shout out to Chris Crack, man. That's my guy.
Chris Crack, baby.
Yeah, Chris Crack. Oh, and I told him I would say this real quick. 6/13 is coming.
Yes,
y'all better watch out. It's CCD.
Yes,
that's Chris Crack Day, and from what I understand, they're giving him the keys to the city and a lifetime supply of fresh titty milk.
So keep it delicious.
Human titty milk.
Keep it delicious.
Yeah. All right, so we got these questions, man. It's called "You Got to Chill." You want to go first?
Well, you know what? I feel like this shit's gonna take a long time. So before we do that, I just want to ask you one goddamn question.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
What keeps you? And this might be kind of vanilla as hell, but like, what keeps you motivated? Like, is that what you do? You do it so effortless, but it just seems like a lot of work. So, just what keeps you sharp?
Damn. I don't know. I really don't know. I do know that I get a kick. Super Nat once told me that he felt like everything you say has already been said before, you just saying it in a different way. And I was in my mind, once he told me that, it was like, he's like big bro. So I was like, I want to rap and say shit I never said all the time.
Right.
So if you look back at my 13,000 voice note freestyles, some of them going into an hour and a half, or you look back at all these videos, you don't see thoughts repeat, right? That was my goal. So that's my real motivation, is to somehow not write it, if that's the case, if it's some freestyle shit, but end up saying concepts that I never said, rhymes I never said. That's probably my main motivation. And to let everybody know, like, thank you for putting me where you put me, but I hopefully there's still a reason why you have me there, you know?
Right. Well, shout out to everybody in the comments. We got somebody, I don't know who Sandra,
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Equinil or whatever her name is. She said, you niggas in here with a whopping 6 live viewers. Hey, shout out to you for hating, man. That's good, man. I like that shit.
Well, it's like, okay, so a comment like that, right? So like I used to be like on that too, but like what does that comment really mean? Because one of the 6 is you.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That was what I was just getting ready to say.
Which is a blessing to have you. But if Sandra is only interested in shit that's already established, then you can't be real hip hop, because real hip hop came from the dirt.
Yes, sir.
So if you were part of some shit that come from the dirt, you real hip hop, and it's not to criticize. Because once it blow up, maybe you'll feel like it ain't yours no more, or maybe you'll still fuck with it. But this is when you start from zero. That's where I started with hip hop. I'm like every other rapper out. I'm rapping for Turf. So it's like, don't worry about the live views. Worry about the content.
Oh yeah.
frequencies. No, not you. I'm talking to her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, most
Don't worry
definitely.
about the views. Worry about the concepts, the frequencies, the love, and the information you could use and discern and turn 6 more people in. I guarantee if you turn 6 more people in, I could do the math. It's kind of hard, but it seemed like we'd have a whopping, I don't know, 12.
Right.
Right.
I don't got to do the math, but whopping 12.
Right.
Yeah. No, we focus on the content, man.
No, I'm just telling her, like,
yeah.
Don't worry about who's watching. You could watch 1 million people do some bullshit and be a part of it, or you could watch 6 people discuss some deep ass shit and learn from it and grow. You just gotta pick what side you want to be on.
Right. And with that being said, shout out to E. Johnson, who is in the comments again as one of our loyal watchers, man. Shout out to E. Johnson. But right now we're gonna get into you guys to chill. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So you go first, don't you?
All right. Well, if you want me to. What comes first? The poet or the rapper?
The poet.
The poet. I agree. We've had other people disagree.
Before there was the rapper, there was the poet, and there was ways to do it. So they have to come first. It's like a really good porno movie.
Right.
They come first.
Right. All right. Summer says poet. All right, go ahead. You got the second question. That was a quick one.
That was. Who's more important, the DJ or the producer?
DJ.
Okay, elaborate.
Because the DJ the producer can have everything he wants, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just talking this is all in terms of hip hop, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could be in my room producing and I could be the best dude in the world. But before they started signing like Cold Crush and before Melly Mel got a job, the way you heard about them was park jams.
Right.
And who the fuck was at the park jams? Motherfuckers like Scott LaRock, rest in peace.
Yeah. Big
facts. Right. So it didn't matter how good you were as a producer if nobody told the people. And the people didn't have ways to get to it before the companies came and turned this shit into Clorox.
Right. Big facts right there.
Right. So it's got to be the DJ.
Okay. I like the answer. And next question is rapper or MC?
That's the MC, because the MC was there when there was nobody doing Liz Claiborne commercials, and before you couldn't realize if the Gap cologne was for men or women. Like before that, there was MCs. The rappers, which are great. If you're a rapper, it does not mean you're an MC. But if you're an MC, it probably means you know how to rap. And we can just go from like Eminem, Busta Rhymes. We can go from all those dudes who are real MCs that turned into rappers.
Okay, I gotta interrupt real quick because I'm getting real sick and tired. This is the second time you done spoke some shit into fucking fruition. We have 12 people watching right now.
Yeah,
it's exactly 12 people.
It's exactly fucking 12 people watching right now.
But
and
that's
you just
why
said that shit right now.
Yeah, but remember, this is why I can't explain how that shit happens.
That's fucking bananas.
That
is. But it is. But we able to do that shit live and talk that real shit and make it work. So no, absolutely. But I'll definitely say the MC over the rap. Yeah,
that's I say that all the time. And shout out to Chris Crack, because he said a rapper ain't nothing but the new word for nigga.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, in some cases, but remember, not when they come from MCs.
Right, right. That's
because Busta Rhymes and Eminem and Big, they didn't know they was gonna be worth $100 million because they was MCs first. So all rappers are not pseudonyms for the word nigga, but the ones who are controlled by the corporate arena and the ones who wasn't doing this shit first are. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's good. Big facts. Big facts, and it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you're up.
Number 4, record sales or touring?
Well, that's a weird question because now there are no record sales because everyone thinks they can pay $19.99 and get 3 million songs, and everybody should split that money up among each other.
See that since we've been doing these questions, that has never been brought up.
It has never been brought up. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Where are the record sales? You had iTunes and now you have Apple Music. So now everyone signed. You think you're independent, but you signed to Apple Music. You think you're doing it on your own, but you signed the title.
Right.
You think you and your squad moving deep, but y'all signed to Spotify, and all y'all did was limit the pot. Because we'll get to this point, but if everybody paying $20 a month, and it's 3 million songs a month being put up, then how do you pay everybody if they go platinum?
And it's really fractions of a penny. That's the craziest part. It's fractions of a penny.
Don't think about the fractions. I'm talking about, let's just say they got 100 million. They got 100 million users.
Mm-hmm.
They pay $20 a month. You're talking about $2 billion a month, but you got 49 million songs. So if everybody goes platinum, where are you paying them from?
See this?
You can't. Just like the Federal Reserve System. You can't. If y'all try to cash in, y'all know y'all money used to be good for a note. You could take your money to the U.S. Treasury for $1 and get $1 worth of silver. But now nothing's backing the money.
See, we weren't expecting that kind of answer.
Believe it
Sir,
or not,
you just fucked up the whole program.
Believe it or not,
no, that's big facts.
Yeah.
I love it.
They made it where it ain't worth nothing.
Nope.
Now touring is your money.
Yeah.
Touring is, now it doesn't matter what deal you make. You could do one show and make 100. Drake make $2 million a night. Now, how many streams? If you get $5,000 for 1 million streams, that's if you've got a good label and a good deal. How many streams do you have to get to make what he makes a night?
Jesus Christ.
The question answers itself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Raz Rock is in the building. And shout out to E. Johnson. We can't get a chance to answer all of the comments right now because this shit is getting really good.
It's getting real. It's getting real.
Yeah. So is it me? It's on me?
Let's live in the moment. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, number 5. Word of mouth or the internet?
I'm word of mouth. I think word of mouth is bigger than the internet, but I think the internet is a way to reach people without a middleman.
Right. Wow, that's a nice point.
There's a commonality.
There's a commonality to that. Everybody kind of says that it's like the new word of mouth kind of thing.
I like that.
Yeah, it is like word of mouth because you can reach the person directly.
Mm-hmm.
But the real word of mouth is like it holds magic that the digital world can't emulate.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's nothing like you going to Lollapalooza and you're like, boy, I saw Fatboy Slim. They were amazing. They did this song called On 10th Street on Primrose, which is one of my favorite songs. And you got to see it. And you didn't know what you was going to do Saturday and you go see it and you spread that magic. That magic can't be quantified digitally. Everything is about instant gratification. So it's like, oh, you got the album? Shoot me the link, bro. Shoot me the link. Oh, shit, I wanted to listen to it, but I had too many people in my feed, and I made $72 this week off my reels, bro. Like, I'm really popping. So, like,
right.
Oh, my God. So I feel like word of mouth is over the internet, but the internet can't be overlooked as a way to reach people directly. But I think mixed with word of mouth, the shit becomes like what my Patreon gonna be.
Right. God damn. Good fucking answer. Yeah, you're killing it right now.
Already.
Thank you. I had all this shit made up already. So that's what they do.
All right, number 6. We only got 10 questions, by the way.
I hate this goddamn question.
I don't care. I got time. I'm Morris Day right now. I got a lot of time.
All right.
Shout out Prince.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Prince.
Oh,
and let's not forget the engineer does the bonus question.
Wait, I forgot he was dead because because he'll always live here, but he gone physically, huh? That's crazy.
Right, yeah.
Okay, all right. Rest in peace, Prince. Yeah.
Right. Who's better, white rappers or black rappers?
First of all, this is why I'm smoking this purple. Shout out Prince. Rap started with brown people. I can't really say it started with black people. I think it was probably a group of Puerto Ricans who used to rob people and rap in Queens somewhere that we don't know about.
Right,
but I definitely
in the Puerto Rican cafe or some shit.
Yeah, some shit. But I know it started with brown people. What I'll say about white rappers is white rappers tend to have a higher technical on a per capita basis. They tend to need to have a higher lyrical acumen.
I said that same thing, not quite that eloquently, but I said that same thing. I said because they have to dodge around things that they can't say. They have to go around shit. So it makes it that much more difficult.
Yeah, their subject matter is limited.
Yeah.
Because we not trying to hear you say nigga, even if you think it's right. You could add the ER, the A. Sometimes I put an H on it. Don't mean I want you to say it. Right?
Big fact.
So it's amazing that they can do that. But you know, I don't know. I really can't say. I really can't say that what that is like. But I'll just say, like, I know where hip hop started, and that will never ever change. So, like, I don't know a white rapper better than Rakim.
Right. Big facts there.
Damn.
I just don't know one.
Right.
He was in 86 saying shit and 86 and saying shit rhyme. That's how I do, right? But he was in 86 saying shit on a data disc that was great as shit.
Right.
So like I don't, but I also don't know a black rapper better than Rakim.
No lies were told during that
that's what
I just don't know. I can't break rap down by who you are. I had I got this white rapper kid. I met him, felt a weird kindred spirit to him, and I used to test him and see if he was a real MC. He was 22 at the time. Every time we freestyle, he'll say some shit. So one time I told him, man, you can't make anything rhyme because that's some juice shit. He's like, anything you give me, I'm gonna make something rhyme about it, right? I'm like, bullshit. So I'm like, what can I make rhyme that I can't think of shit that rhyme with it? And I said, Angelina Jolie. He said, I know what rhymes with that right off. And I said, what? And he was like, half a P of OG. And I was like, oh shit. Like, and I touched him like, oh, you're not black, huh? But then I'll say some crazy shit like, I think I got this rhyme, this joint called Believe It. And I say, I quote the scripture, hope is floating, I'm your motion picture. My soul aligned with the music, so there's no one richer. They love my raps. I used to trap, I'm gonna be open with you. I used to fuck with that Chris like Chloe older sister. And he was like, whoa. So all I'm saying is like, I can't tell. I'm just glad everybody here together.
That's what's up, man.
Yes.
Man, love the answers, man.
Shit.
Is it okay? This question number 7: is it really possible to have a top 5 rappers list?
No.
I see.
Can't. Because the universe is growing, right? It's a constantly moving thing. You can measure the universe's frequency at 7.83 hertz. That means it's alive. So as it's alive, it's going to birth reincarnated souls. And one of those souls ended up being J. Cole.
Right. Yeah, no shit. I just watched the freestyle he did the other day, and my mind was just like,
yeah, stop. And Kendrick is one of them dudes.
Yeah.
And even though Drake got writers before he had writers, he was making ton bunches and honey bunches rhyme in his mixtape. So he's one of them dudes. Right. He just, like I told you, when you making $2 million a month, why not pay a dude like me to write for you?
Right. Yeah. Big facts.
Right. Don't mean he can't do it. So it's hard to have a top 5. It's like the top 50 in the NBA. They had to move that to the top 75.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, my whole shit was like, you can say your top 5, and then 15 minutes later you're like, nah, it's that he got to go, and or replace somebody with something else. I mean, it's like an impossibility.
It was Pugs.
We should do this. We should do this podcast. We should do something together where it's like my boy used to have his top 200 list. Damn. And on the top 200 list, they would pick names out of a hat, and then they would talk about how them dudes, why they on the list where they are, like how you got KRS-One under Future on this list, and both people. But you would need an antagonist, somebody who believes in the current generation.
He offered something to the game. Okay.
I mean, I'm a great antagonist. Trust and believe. I'm holding my tongue right now.
We should get you a name tag.
Yeah.
But before I forget this, I'm sorry.
But no, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Pugs, I think it was him, when he answered the question, one of the points that he made, and I can't stop thinking about this, is he was saying that when you're, whether it be a kid or a teenager, when you first like really start listening to hip hop and appreciating it, the people that were in your top 5 then, or your top 3, or whatever the fuck you want to say, do you agree that those people are the ones that you use to kind of judge
Absolutely.
who you? Okay, that's
mine's are like, I know my top 5, but I don't think it's possible to have one, because if I have one, that means I'm not open to the possibility of God creating a 6th, and that's not me.
Yeah,
right, man. Damn.
But if you saying Rakim, LL Cool J, probably LL Cool J first. You talking about Rakim?
Hey, whoa.
A lot of people feel that way.
Well, you know why? Because he does what I was telling you about. He does simple shit with deeper meaning. So a lot of dudes are complex lyricists, but they don't mean shit. It's just Asher Roth and jacking off and applesauce. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Like talking to you is like having a pleasant aneurysm. Like I don't even like. I'm not sure if that's. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying. Like I feel like it just blows your shit up.
Come on,
like my shit is just blown.
I'm gonna need you to pull the reins back just a little
I'm saying
bit.
My shit is just blowing the fuck up.
He's
talking about reincarnation. Okay,
your question. Stay focused.
That's my shit.
All right.
Yeah, but so like, okay, so LL will say some shit like, LL will say some shit like, pull of Mo's and hoes, don't snooze or doze, cause I'm ripping up shows. Hold your nose, dead bodies are around. I leave scratch marks under the tears of a clown. The imagery, like what? Like that's crazy. Like he got that joint with EPMD where he like the Ripper, the Master, the Overlordian, playing MCs like an old accordion.
Yeah.
Get the what? You can't cope whether weak or dope, shine a sneaker, peek at how I freak the note. What? That's insane.
He's disgusting. I mean, and then I tell people this shit all the time. I don't give a fuck. He had this song with Howard Hewitt and Babyface.
Come on.
Who gives a fuck about either one of them?
Yep.
He made them two motherfuckers shiny as shit and cool. That is my shit to this day. And I don't give a fuck. If I ever meet LL, I'm gonna tell him your whole catalog is beautiful.
Yo,
that's my shit right there.
But he just influenced me. And then, like, why did you have a panther you walked with? And then
what were you going through? Like,
where'd you get the chain from? Like, what are we doing? And you're from Queens, and your name stands for Ladies Love Cool James, and you raised by your grandma. Like, it was some. I just saw that as crazy. And look, Rakim was cold, but LL had a little swag. Like, Rakim would have had trouble battling Big Daddy Kane, even though I feel he the superior lyricist. So they all affected me a little different.
Right.
Gotcha.
But that's like in my. I know my top 3. I don't even know who my other 2 is. It could be anybody. Like I loved Ice Cube because he could tell stories, and I'm from Chicago, but at 4 years old, I moved here to LA, and when I moved here, I was like, wait, how do he tell stories like that? And then he would rhyme shit that didn't make sense. He'd be like, keep your pistol in your glove compartment, because jackers, they love to start shit. And I was like, damn. Like, but my top dudes that influenced me, that will never change. You are right with that. Like, but again, let's open the possibility that the Lord is gonna bless us with many more years and many more lyricists to debate about.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to that.
And it's weird that you bring up Ice Cube, because the next question. So in terms of gangster rap, do you prefer East Coast or West Coast?
I prefer, I prefer everything until you mention Mobb Deep's first album. And then I'm like, what the fuck? But I would say I probably prefer West Coast. I feel like it had more roots out here. And I feel like I'm not sure there's an East Coast equivalent to NWA.
No, probably not. But see, the question always, when we ask this question, is that a lot of people say, well, there is no East Coast gangster music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, well, clearly you don't know hip hop, because a lot of that shit is gangster. Like Schoolie D was gangster shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, okay, he was gangster, but he was an MC and a rapper and a gangster. See what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm telling Chris Pratt. I'm like, bro, there are people that wasn't corrupted by the system who fit in all. He's one of the few that fit in all categories. But yeah, like, I just don't know that there's a Ice Cube who's part of NWA who doesn't count. I don't know if that's there. Like when I listen to the Above the Rim soundtrack, I'm not sure there's a East Coast piece that's equivalent to that. Not equivalent, but like commensurate with that. But I'm not sure. So, and the advantage that I didn't want to get at East Coast is, in general, they rap better. Snoop became a better MC. Shout out, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? He became a better MC, but he wasn't a lyricist at first. Mobb Deep was nasty with the wordplay, with how they did it, and it was some gangster shit. But my actual preference would probably be the West Coast on the gangster side.
All right. I ain't even gonna argue with you. Okay, number 9, CDs, tapes, vinyl, or streaming.
Whoa, I don't like when I can't talk. Hold on, guys. That's not one of the traits I got known for. My favorite of all those is CDs. CDs keep you honest.
Yeah.
Tapes didn't keep you honest because you could fast forward and have your tape deck eat the motherfucker, and now you out $13.99.
Big facts.
Happens to me every time. And then why the fuck it took so long to get to side B?
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
We just talked about streaming. I'd have to get 40 million streams to pay for the liquor I'm gonna drink after this.
Right. All right. And shout out to D-Nick, because D-Nick said something like that. He was just like, he said CDs immediately. There wasn't even a pause. Shout out to D-Nick and the Microphone Misfits. He was like, man, I sell CDs. He, every show he does, everywhere they go, he's selling CDs. He's like, he was like, he even brought up the fact, because I was like, man, CDs are dead. And he's like, say that to Walmart. You know what I mean? Like,
okay. So vinyl is like when you find out your grandmother died. That shit heavy as fuck.
Right.
And cars, the Chevy Equinox, the Ford Fiesta, they don't have vinyl decks. They play CDs.
Right.
So it's great to have it as a collector's item and to commemorate it. And remember, we can't forget about the DJ, but now the DJ has other ways to play a record than vinyl. Vinyl now is more personal, and vinyl is actually bringing shit up. Taylor Swift sold 80,000 units of her vinyl by itself. Those are physical units at $20 a piece. That's a $1.6 million week. Nice week. I like weeks like that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But I never had one, but it's coming.
All right.
But the CD keeps you honest. If you good, I can listen through it all the way through. If you not, I can skip your dumb ass.
I like, yeah.
So what I like. And
right.
Real quick, and to visit our other construct briefly, it relates to word of mouth. So I can now tell people your CD whack, and they not gonna spend $17 either. Or I could be like, if you're not at Best Buy next Monday, you're a fucking idiot. So it'll always be CDs to me. Cars are never gonna let those go. I think it's amazing. By the way, they're trying to take away AM radio. Don't let them do it. It's how we learn everything.
Yep. We got a bunch of people in the comments keep going fucking crazy. He said, how was it? How was it? Well, we'll get to those in a second, man. We can't. Sorry, everybody. We can't just be answering them comments right now.
Because we don't fucking know y'all. That's why.
Yeah. Hey, engineer, you're supposed to ask the last question.
Oh, we didn't ask number 10.
That is.
No, he got the bonus question.
Oh.
You got the bonus question, engineer.
All right.
I mean, we could skip 10 though. I mean, whatever.
No. Say it.
The last official question is, who gets a house first, you or your moms? Or parents?
I think you do. I believe that if you get the house and life happens, she's supposed to at some point pass away before you if the math works out and you're blessed.
Right.
During that period of time, and I'm just a black kid from Chicago, but I know how we eat, and I know how most black people over 50 and 70 and 60 move, and I know our lives are short and we don't really live to 80. So between my mom's 60th and 80th birthday, she gonna need me any fucking way.
Right. I said the same thing. Yep.
Yeah, she might as well be. She might as well be at my spot.
Yeah. See what I said?
That's
And,
exactly
and if I got brothers and sisters, as soon as she died, they're gonna try to move in her spot. And with the
Right.
squatter laws, I'm gonna end up having to kill him, and he my half brother.
Right. Yeah, that's another big point. Didn't think of that one.
You already know.
Yeah. All right.
You got to kill your half brother because of squatter laws and shit. It's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up. Engineer, you got that bonus question. Oh shit, he don't even know the fucking bonus question.
I sent you the questions. I sent you them. Okay, well, I'll answer. I'll ask it on your behalf. Would you rather have skill or fame?
Skill. I think skill. But Kanye always wanted fame. And he had skill. So he's like, skill come, you know how he be. Hey man, I just want to be famous, man. Skill come pre-installed in me. I don't even care about skill. Hey, I need to get famous. Like, ain't nobody gonna change my pre-installed software. I need to get famous. But for me, I come from hip hop, so it's about having skill first. Like how I was talking about them rappers them MCs turn rappers. Skill beats fame for me.
Right.
And you still get the same respect when you meet people as somebody famous. When I'm in my circle, they don't give a fuck about Drake. And when I'm at his concert, his hoes don't give a fuck about me.
Right.
There's just room for everybody there, but skills first.
Yeah, skills first. I agree with that 100%. Okay, I got another question that I always ask everybody, and I'm going to play the A&R right now. How you doing, Mr. Juice, MC Juice? How you doing? I'm Bill
great.
Callahan from We Jacked You Records.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Here's the thing there, buddy. We've got $10 million for you right here. Sign with us. Here's the thing, though. We need you to wear that pink cowboy hat, shiny Diddy suit, and pink cowboy boots with rhinestones and dance a jig. You taking the money?
I get to wear baby oil?
If you would have said coconut oil, I would have got up and walked the fuck up out of here.
Answer the fucking question. No, I'm just kidding. Look, man, I don't give no fuck about none of that. I'm able to earn money outside of music. I never looked at music to get me out of the ghetto. I feel like that's why I was able to make music that people like. I never looked at it that way. I actually do now because I'm writing for like so many artists right now, and like
you want to name it? You want to name it in the motherfucker?
I mean, I've written for a bunch of people. I write for fucking Vic Mensa. I fucking write for Ye. I wrote an album for Ye, but he went crazy and Universal told me not to give it to him. I might send it to y'all so y'all can listen to it. But
that'll be dope.
Please.
Yeah. It's dope. I'm gonna release it. It ended up being my testimony. I wrote for Sweetie, Big Sean and Cash Doll, Trey Songz. I don't know. I'm a writer.
No, we cool. You ain't got to keep on going, man.
Yeah.
That was enough already. You could have stopped at Kanye.
Right.
Nah, these are credits. These are credits with a motherfucking name on them, so it's good. But
yeah.
But no, man. I forgot what was the question again.
Oh yeah. So do you want to take the $10 million and?
Oh yeah, no, I don't need the money. I don't need the money off music. I can actually do music that make people happy and heals people. And
so you're not taking the $10 million. So I'm walking out of here, Mr. MC Juice, out of here with my $10 million.
But Bill Callahan, listen, if I make that rhyme with Still Taliban, can I get 2 million, bro? Can I get 2 million? I just need 2 million. But nah, the money, I don't really have a price. Right. Like if we friends, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I take it back to the streets. Don't mean this is my life. I'm not incriminating anyone. But if we friends, right? And I come over your house and you got 50 bricks. And you got it from the two twins, El Chapo's sons. Mm-hmm. And I come over there. I'm never going to tell my other people to come get that from you because we're friends, because I don't have no money price.
Right.
It don't matter to me what you got. You my nigga. It don't matter. Or whatever you is to me, my homie. If you white, you my white nigga, because they niggas too.
Right.
Look at Trump leaving all the documents all over the place. If that ain't some nigga shit,
that's some real nigga shit.
Who else got paperwork in the bathroom but real niggas? So anyway,
right.
So I'm just saying, like, yo, like I ain't doing that. I ain't never had an amount of money where I could sell who I am. Like my boy, I had a homie real quick. I know y'all shit gonna end soon, so I got a homie.
Listen, this right here, man, we doing so good right now. I mean, I'm having a great time. This shit can end when it ends.
Cool. Well, I had a homie. This my boy. He from Arizona. His name Big Crip, and me and Big Crip used to always argue because I would always be mad at baseball players who were like juicing and shit. And I'd be like, how the fuck you gonna tell that to your kids? And he was like, nigga, you keep it moving. You do what you do, cuz like if I'm fucking doing me, nigga, I don't care if I make 45 million. I don't give a fuck if my kid know I cheated. I gotta take care of my kid. So me, like that's where me and him diverged.
Right.
That's where we just differed. Like everything else you own, I'm fucking with you, bro. Welcome to Chicago. I'm gonna keep you safe while you're here. But I ain't with that cheating shit. I ain't with that. I have morals. They not predicated on money. That's just me though.
Well, yeah, and just to say some other shit real quick, because Pug Adams and Chris Crack, they both pretty much had the same answer to that question. Chris Crack immediately said, "Do I have creative control?" He's like, because if I got creative control, I'll do whatever in the fuck you say. He's like, because I'm gonna make that shit sexy as hell and make it work for me.
Yeah, but how do you have that doesn't make sense. Me and him should be on the show together because he's real opinionated and I think he's very cerebral in how he approaches it. But if they got you wearing a pink fucking suit and this big ass top hat with these pizza cutter spurs on your fucking boots and you don't get to grease your chest up, then how the fuck can you have creative control?
I never thought of that.
I mean,
because Pug said the same thing. If he had creative control,
how can you have creative control, nigga? You don't get to even grease your chest up, and you got glittery ass rhinestones and fucking gyro meat on your outfit because you took the 10 million. There's no control when somebody gives you 10 million. There is the surrendering of that. Partnerships are not made so you can do you unless you outcast.
Hey,
you know what?
Which look, Pugs and Chris are equivalent to Outcast creativity. They just come
them dudes are out of here. They're on a whole nother level.
Another plane. But that don't mean that if you take 10 million, you won't give up control. You have to. No one gives you anything for free, or I could just leave this podcast and go get that 10 million that's waiting for me.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Facts.
Yeah. I think that's why you're like tapped into like the abundance frequency, because like everything with you is what it is. It's plain and fucking simple. There's no fucking gray area. You know what I'm saying? And like I think people like you that just give it to you straight in the purest, simplest form. There's no other place for you to go.
Wow. Yeah, I don't have a lot of friends because of that though. Because when you tell somebody like, "Hey man, I heard your wife, man," and somebody's blanking her in the bleep, and I know they are.
Wait a minute, blanking her in the bleep.
Yeah, I ain't finna do all that.
I don't know. What is blanking her in the bleep?
Blanking her in the
bleep. It could be robbing her in the store. You fucking
blanking her in the bleep.
But I'm just saying, like, keeping it that kind of real, you're not gonna have a lot of people around you, but the people who are gonna appreciate it. Like, you're supposed to tell me if I need to go get a couple tubes of toothpaste that morning. That's what I want from you if you my people. Right. Some people don't really want that. Right. So it has to be something that you really want. But I seek truth and I hate gray area because it's always an excuse. And again, that's why I brought up like, battles and stuff. Like everything got to be even. It can't be no gray area. You can't say my mic turned down or I don't know who the fuck I'm against or none of that shit. If it's real, just let it ride and what's supposed to happen will. You know what I mean?
That's a good
right.
I don't know.
Good shit. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I mean, you're making a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back listening and like, it's very rare that I'm like not talking crazy and saying a lot of dumbass shit. But a lot of the shit that falls out of my mouth is not dumb. I think before I speak most of the time, 90% of the time, 95.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? 95% of the time. But you make some really valid points, and I think that people or anyone out there listening should take some of that value in that. And you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, I wrote some shit the other day and because somebody told me, oh, you don't rap and da-da-da-da-da, because I'm part of Shy City Cypher. Shout out to Jizzo. And he wanted me, look, I love Jizzo, man. He's a good dude. So I don't even know how to phrase this question, but it has to do with Shyrock Nation Chapter 4. He wanted me to, like, what are your thoughts on Shyrock Nation Chapter 4? Because apparently you're a member of Chapter 4.
Yeah. I was going through some weird shit, some legal shit, and before he died, Uncle Heck put me down with chapter 4. He put me and my girl Belle, B girl, he put us down with chapter 4, and Severe did a fundraiser for us, and it's amazing. I don't know enough about the other chapters. I don't know why we have different chapters. I just know growing up, it was so legendary. It was like being from Zulu Nation if you could be from Chirac. And I couldn't figure out how to crack the code. It's like y'all trying to interview Juice and shit. You like, what the fuck?
Right.
And then when that fucking happened, I felt like I cracked the code and I belonged to some shit. So every time I'm doing anything, I'm 606 and I'm shouting out chapter 4. There might be dissension in the ranks, but that's what happens when you deal with people. That's what makes it up. But the key is how we look to outside people. If we look strong to everyone else, it don't matter that everybody got little beef. So I just hope for chapter 4, we keep it strong. Some of my closest friends in the city and in music and who I kick it with is in my chapter. And I'm just real blessed to be down. And y'all know I'm not trying to be diplomatic. I really just want to speak from an informed basis. But I love being from Chirac. I couldn't when I first moved back, people thought I was an LA rapper trying to claim Chicago. And I was like, nah, I ain't that dude. I'm really from here. So it took all these years for people to know, no. This dude was born in Hyde Park on 53rd and Blackstone, right there where it pop off where it's nice now. Like I'm from the crib. So I feel like I belong. I don't have no clubs. I got some other clubs I belong to, but they're West Coast based and they shouldn't be mentioned right now. But
yeah, word. I got you.
All I can say is I'm just happy to be in the clubhouse with everybody playing. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt. And what are your feelings? When you come back to the city and you go into Sub T's, man, what does that feel like?
I feel like a child.
Yeah.
I feel like a child. I can't, because this is that word of mouth, that live, that touring versus fucking internet, right? You can't capture that. And I try to walk in around 12, 15, so they already rapping. I don't want to be announced to no special guest. I don't want to be asked, am I going to freestyle? I'm one of the dudes. I want to see Clutch Cargo and Raw Power and Sam I Am. I want to see Anai. I want to see Shadow. I'm Falana. You always sitting there to me forever. Rest in peace. I want to see that when I walk in there. So that's how I feel. If I bring a guest, I hope it's lit like it always is. It's always a street person there that love hip hop that's there like, I'm going to perform tonight. It's like, go get it. So I love that shit. That's what I live for, bro. It'll never, ever go away.
That's man. I couldn't have said it any better. That's what I told Shadow Master and Annihilation when we interviewed them. I was like, man, I was born in California, lived in California, and then raised on the East Coast as well, and then ended up being here in Chicago. And when I first walked into Sub T's, I literally like was a kid in a candy store. This is hip hop personified. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, holy shit. It was one of those kind of moments. And it's like that every fucking time I go there. Shout out to 606 and Anaya and Shadow Master. I was just up in there just recently. Although it was very weird being in there with a cup of Coke, sipping on it like there was some brandy in that bitch. So
use your imagination.
That was cool. I drank like 3 Cokes.
Back in the day, when I used to go there, you could get like a shot of Jameson and a beer. I'm changing my battery so I don't lose y'all. Y'all be like, what a fake fucker.
Nah, we want. I'll be like, I'll just turn around and look at my code and say, what the fuck did you just say to piss him off? And why he hang up on us like that?
Because it's always me. It's always me.
It can't be me.
It's always
it sure in the fuck can't be me. Shit.
Always motherfucking me.
I'm holding this shit together as we speak.
Because it's your platform.
Thread, you got a fucking thread. With you, I'm holding on by a thread.
I'm sorry. I told you I'm gonna try to do better. I did.
Okay. Well, I ain't seen it tonight. I am not seeing it tonight. You brought up sex to this man. I don't understand why you did that.
But I was like, but it was just sex.
Every show, bro. Every show. It's either
this shit is mild.
Beats by the pound, or she brought up titty milk to Chris Crack, and then started talking about all kinds of crazy titty milk and porn, and I don't know what the fuck is going on over here to the left of me.
We should do porn too. Beats by the pound beats.
No, we're not.
If we could combine the titty milk and the porn, I'm thinking we got like a series every week upstairs at Sub T.
Evil fucking genius.
I'm being crazy.
Evil genius.
Okay,
huh?
so enough fucking around. Okay,
Yeah.
let's stretch out your instrument. So can I throw out some shit and you just?
I told you no. We ain't doing that shit.
Why?
Come on, man. We having a great conversation. You're gonna make this man work when he's on his day off?
Just 4 minutes.
There are no days off, bro.
See?
You know every McDonald's is 24 hours except the ones in the white neighborhood.
Look,
you know this.
I'm telling you, she got to change her panties when she go home. This is what she's been waiting on all fucking week.
You're a douchebag.
All right, you say what you want to say.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a beat in my head. I could do it off the head with no beat, but that's not hip hop for me.
Okay.
Even though I'm ready. But yeah,
All
tell
right.
me what you thinking and do something. Yeah. Yeah.
Mesothelioma.
I don't got no mesothelioma. I'm just trying to put them motherfuckers in a coma. My aroma similar to Tony Roma's. If you think that shit don't got a cure, that shit's a misnomer. It ain't nothing but some inflammation. I'm kind of fucking R&B. I could tempt temptations. You understand what I'm saying? It's just some information. When I try to rap, motherfuckers know the sensation. I'm talking about the medical people, the doctor giving you the wrong prescription. I'm talking about that closed mindset y'all dudes living. It's something that's fully fucking curable. And everything is making, when it's time to rap, I'm fucking pure and all. Anyway, that's a topic I can't really rap about because my reverse lights ain't on and I ain't even backing out. I guess I got to talk about the medicine. I still bring more light to that shit than Thomas Edison. I guess I need another prescription, but I can't write it. That's okay. I'm trying to get the people excited. I hope you got a better topic to rap about when it's time for me to rap it out.
Batteries.
Oh, that's kind of dope. All right. Batteries?
As he smokes a battery operated vape.
We are not related. That's my brain, not my vape that's fucking operated. If I freestyle, I swear that shit is sure as hell. I'm kind of like an Energizer, but I'm more a Duracell. You can see, especially when I'm rapping with this mouth of mine. Half the time I pass the time showing y'all I'm alkaline. You know how it is, man. Please, I let the spot loose. You can't have a battery unless that bitch got juice. Anyway, that's just the reference. Now freestyle are right. I could tell you what my preference. This is like a zone that I go in. That's an open topic. I'm philanthropic. I could kill a topic. I swear I really rock it. Like Chris Crack. Now I'm trying to get back. Damn, I gotta go to the store and get a 6-pack. I don't really know because I am devious. It's cheaper at Walgreens, but I live closer to Stevens.
Jesus. Old bitches.
Oh, who?
Old bitches.
All right. Yeah. I got a dude that's a crazy spitter. If she a bad bitch, boy, you know I maybe hit her. If she wants something, I'll drive her Mercedes with her. But I've been fucking old hoes since my babysitter. This is just me. I was always on that dirt thing underneath the skirt. I was like 12 or 13. She was kind of cute, and she loved the way I'm battling. She came from Sweden, and her fucking name was Madeline. I ain't really know about her, but she like watching cable. Plus, she knew conglomerate. She know I'm with a poppin' label. I was kind of young then. I was just fresh tea. Maybe I was tea fresh. Long time ago, let's see. Anyway, you know how it is. I get that drama, it's on. I used to hit that booty when my mama ain't home. She give her money for the shit, and then she took the tip. I was on some shit. I made her order pizza with it on some crooked shit. Everything was dope, and I ain't used protection. But that's okay, because you know I learned a new erection. I was kind of young. By the time I was 14, I was putting pussy to bed like I was morphine. I love them old bitches.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Camping chairs.
Huh?
Camping chairs. That's the last one.
Wait, I didn't hear it though.
Camping chairs.
All right. That's really crazy. Like, oh my god. Yeah. I mean, these rappers gay, man, like a pair of nonas. I'll kill you in your manner, at least make y'all share a coma. When it's time to rap, I told y'all, dude, there's no misnomer. I'ma tell you about this day I hung out in Arizona. I don't know if it was Yuma, it could have been Sedona. I was the motherfucking renter of the shit and plus the owner. I was sick with the flow. Everything was fucking starring me. I did my thing. We had to rent a fucking RV. It was just me and Bell. Then I had my homie Ness. This was just sick. I was doing my loneliness, looking at the stars, and I'm looking at these camping chairs, looking at that Jadakiss shit like, damn, the champ is here. Looking up high, then I'm looking down low. Everything was real dope, man. This the town show. We was doing our thing. I'm a dope rapper. Not really a harsh fellow, but you'll get roasted like that campfire and marshmallows. That's what we was doing, boy. I mean, that's hella glory. I'm just trying to tell y'all that it's real and maybe tell a story. All I really got to do is maybe get my bars on track. When the chair don't recline, it makes it kind of hard to rap. But I ain't give a damn because I be pushing in it. Yeah, I be pushing in it, always feeling dope. I had the cushion in it, so I was camping and we're right by the wilderness. I love this fucking topic, it's open, that's why I kill this shit. This is some shit and y'all my family, familiar shit, so that's gonna be the same fucking shit that y'all familiar with. Anyway, I really don't go camping a lot, but I'm sick with the flow. When I hamper the block, when I do what I gotta do, the answers to stop. The motherfuckers say July 10th, Kansas is hot, so when we going camping, please, my flow is clever. If you try to play a bear, then I'ma leave you there forever, I promise.
Oh shit! I ain't gonna say that, but it's my turn. Give me a topic.
Let's go.
Let me flex real quick. Like, go ahead.
Flex on him. Flex on him. Then I'ma ride out. And just rap about whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, flex on him.
She said ball sacks. All right. I'm coming with the motherfucking ball sack. I let my motherfucking ball sack be ball sacks. And you sit back and relax, motherfucker. That's a ball sack. Put it on your chin. Now that's a whole fucking chin rack. All right, let's go.
That was it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I take your bitch and then I slide out. I love when I get topics, but I love it when I ride out. I am kind of sick. Ain't nobody here to play with me. It seems like that team finna lose. It's like 108 to 83. 44 seconds on the clock. He just missed the shot. Shit, this is me. I make it go together. Hip and hot. You probably see my ring lights. Plus, I do my thing right. I had to swallow. Plus, I live a king's life. Miami about to lose and be down fucking 3-1. Got to go back to Pegasus Town. Here the people come. I'm real soaked on some Johnny Carson shit. Pegasus, shout out. What up, my nigga Arsenic? You know how it is. I holla Bravo while I pop a model. 303, that's what Shaq way, but this ain't Colorado. I'm about to do me. Plus, I got my vape pen. Rappers think they ill, but I got bars. I'm the state pen. Then I be like, let's begin. Turn your fucking wife into a lesbian. Run her so much, you think her highlights on ESPN. Hottest motherfucker ever did it. Yeah, I'm riding out. I put it in with no protection. Never want to slide it out. You know how it is. You got the decency to speak to me. I'm tuned into abundance. Yeah, you right. I know the frequency. The hottest rapper ever did it. Hottest ever done it. I could walk around the track fucking times and still run it. And my thoughts are like a sedative, because nothing is repetitive. And beef is like algae, because I'm really quick to let it live. I ain't finna settle shit. My metal spit is ghetto shit. Everybody rap, but my brain is way ahead of it. You know I'm real sick, and they love it, fam. Same shit I did on fucking R-rated rugged, man. The greatest.
Damn. All right. I mean, I ain't got shit to say. I'm speechless, which is that shit don't be happening.
No.
You know, I don't even know what the fuck to say.
No.
You know why you speechless? Boy, because I reached this. I do this in the bleachers, especially when it's features. Rappers can't see me. I like the pretty creatures. If she looking good, Bonita Apple, nice to meet you. I might just want to fuck you. I might just want to eat you. I might just want to touch you. I might just want to beat you. You thinking about domestics. Why you such a skeptic? That freestyle like some burnt meat. Y'all niggas should have kept it. Yeah, I get it warmed up. Then the people start to file. This is just me. Now my brain is just a cartridge now. You should try to see me. I'm gonna kill you and the hostages. Rappers give them head to these niggas. Y'all some ostriches. I'm just a nigga. Anyway, y'all know the deal.
God damn, we know the deal. Can we get some guy? Yo, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. Hey, listen, man. Real shit. This has been a motherfucking honor, man. And I had some goddamn fun. Like for real, shit was funny, man. You a good dude, man. Like for real, man. We are. Man,
I'm blessed to have
yeah,
you,
blessed to
man.
have you, bro. Like for
Motherfucking
real.
blessing, for real.
I'm gonna just say this in closing. You feel me?
Yeah.
In closing, my script's in the closing. I leave y'all dudes stiff like you posing. Plus, I'm real sick with the script and I be chosen. When it's time to flip on this shit, y'all just be dozing. Everybody looking at me. Plus, I got my lemon gelato. I got women and models. I got some venom that follows. I ain't talking about this vape. My girl bought it at dispensary. But when you mention the dopest, don't you ever not mention me. I don't give a fuck if it's written or freestyle. I have a fucking purring like a kitten. I'm senile. A lot of raps think they got bars, but see, they finna get fucked every time they get in the P now. This is just me. I like y'all background. Sick with the flow. Ain't no way that I could back down. Everybody real. I'ma show you how my stack sound. Everybody sick with the flow. They want to rap now. Well, thank y'all for the opportunity because the honor is mine. If y'all ever hear me rap, people are following time. Nigga, please, y'all can't swallow my rhymes. Y'all motherfuckers ain't nothing. I'm feeling like Apollo in his prime, like Rocky in his prime, like Sylvester Stallone. I got a girl, and I think I got an extra to bone. That nigga J.U. is real sick, boy. I ain't climbing off. Yeah, I'm real sick. Sincerely, I'm signing off.
My man, goddamn. Can we get some? Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get into my motherfucking Friday night. Anytime y'all want to do it, y'all holler at me.
Man, it's
for
been
sure.
a pleasure,
Sure.
man.
Love.
Yes.
Hey, and I gotta tell Sandra who was listening. You see how Sandra, see how your energy helped turn it to them 12 we was talking about? Then that's gonna be 24. You part of the solution, not the problem. Love.
Yes, thank you, man.
Yes.
Once again, man, this has been a fucking honor, man. We love you over here at UNRAP, man. Anytime, any place you want to jump into the show, you got the link, bro. You can pop in. I don't give a fuck. We are interviewing the goddamn president, man, or Jesus Christ himself. You can pop in, bro. It don't even fucking matter. You know, there's much love over here. Shout out to MC Juice in the motherfucking building. Shout out to him. Shout out to DNA, man, for making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody.
The last thing I'm gonna say is,
yeah, go ahead.
They don't know what to do with ours. One day I'm gonna buy y'all a group of cars because I love y'all flow. This shit is fucking stupid hard. And yeah, shout to Jesus Christ. I heard he was a superstar, Jay.
Yo, hey, man, look, on that note, we got to go.
Yes.
Man,
Let's go.
listen, man.
Big
Shout
shot.
out. All right, man. My man's peace.
Love.
Yeah. Man, this shit, I don't even know what the fuck to say. Like, but yo, the shit's been amazing. It was amazing. We're gonna play some music right quick, and we're gonna get some words out. Hey, man, if you watching this shit, you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Go on that YouTube, man. Hit that like and subscribe. We got more shit coming, but shout out to Juice.
Tell your peoples about it.
Shout out to Juice. Yo. Shout out to DNA. My man. My mellow. Shout out to Shy City Cypher. Shout out to Jizzo. Hey, shout out to Black Pegasus, man. I'm gonna reach out to you, fam. Shout out to Arsenic. You got mentioned, bro. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. We apologize we could not get to all of the comments. But thank you. And if you want to watch this shit, go on YouTube at UNRAP, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like subscribe.
And subscribe.
Yeah. And we out, nigga. And we out, nigga. See you next Friday, nigga. Hey. See you next Friday.